We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Tonight, when Amanda's cover is blown,
Give you a new identity and move you to another part of the country.
Not in the middle of the school year.
Will Scarecrow and Mrs. King go up in smoke? Then we're Kate and Allie, an author's inspiration for a sleazy novel.
I'm gonna off the pig.
And on New Heights, the boys asked Dick to help get their restaurant back on its feet.
Spot any flaws?
Tonight.
This is CBS. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Have you seen my mom?
She's in the medicine room, auntie.
Oh, great, thanks. Ma? Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Glad to see you. At least I think I am. What's going on?
Oh, I just came by to tell you not to worry. I'm not going to Montego.
Oh, thank heavens.
Well, it's just that they're not letting foreigners in anymore, and I figured that I might jeopardize Sierra if I get caught.
Well, I'm relieved, at least.
Well, Lucinda's going to try to put more pressure on Washington and see if we can get some kind of information.
Honey, I know how important this girl is to you.
I just hope I'm doing the right thing. I'll do anything to see her, Ma. I'll do anything to find her.
Gotta go home. McCloskey said to go back and wait.
See, Dr. Michaels, Margot gets depressed, she clams up. I push and prod and pull and do whatever I can to push the right button, and she finally lets loose, and she feels better. This time it's not working.
Well, it sounds like you're doing what a lot of people do in situations like this.
And what's that?
Well, you want to help her so much, and it's possible you may be pushing her too hard.
Oh, sounds very familiar.
Dr. Dixon?
How you doing, Les? John, if I was babying Margot the way you want me to, she'd be sitting in her hospital room staring at 4 walls right now.
No, I don't think so, Tom. I think she'd be a lot further along than she is.
Gentlemen, don't you think it would be a good idea if we tried to remain reasonably calm here?
Okay.
It appears to me that the two of you are dealing with Margot in terms of your problems getting along with each other.
I think that's ridiculous.
Well, frankly, what I think is needed is probably a combination of both approaches, but it's going to have to be dependent on how Margot is feeling, not how the two of you might be feeling. I mean, in other words, sometimes Margot should be pushed to do things she doesn't want to do, otherwise she's just going to retreat farther and farther into herself.
All right, well, that's exactly what I've been trying to say to you.
On the other hand, sometimes a softer approach is going to be preferable when Margot's feeling particularly vulnerable or sensitive.
Right. That's my point.
But you have to watch her, see? You have to watch her moods and react appropriately. The thing is, the two of you are probably the two people she depends on most right now. Isn't that true?
That's true.
I suppose that's right.
So it is doubly important for you to present a unified front when you deal with her, not a divisive one. The last thing on earth Margot needs is to see the two people she loves most at each other's throats.
All right, John, I'll make you a deal. I'll keep my hands off of your throat. You just keep your hands off of mine, all right?
Well, that would be swell, Tom, except you always think you know so much more than you do.
I think you're going to live, Andrew. Yeah. Plenty of fluids and plenty of rest, okay?
Jeez, it's just what Mom told me to do.
Your mother's a natural-born physician. Didn't you know that? I've got to get to work.
Oh, no, so soon?
People do need doctors, you know. So long, Andy.
Take it easy.
I'll call you in about a half hour. Yeah.
How come Bob was here so early?
Well, he's a friend, and friends drop by, that's all.
At 8:30 in the morning?
Well, 8:30 is not that early. Actually. Come here. Let's sit down here. Look, son, Bob and I are not just good friends.
I know.
You do?
Well, come on, Mom. The guy's crazy about you. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm crazy about him, too.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's why I've been spending so much time around here lately, huh?
Yes. Yeah, I did.
It's okay, I like him.
You do?
Sure, he's a real nice guy.
Yeah, of course you do. What's the matter with me? I know, of course, you like him. I expect... Well, but that's terrific. And the reason it's so terrific is because things are going to change around here a little.
Yeah, like how?
Like, Bob and I are going to get married.
Oh, yeah? Far out. When?
Yeah, Easter week. You're not upset?
Oh, no. Well, not really. I've just always thought of Bob as a friend, not a stepfather.
Well, I mean, of course, and that's not going to change. He's still going to be your friend, and, well, I know that you care about him so much, and I'm just hoping in time you'll find that you love him as much as I do. Oh, that's my pal. Oh, thank you so much.
Well, I better go finish my fluids and get some rest. Oh, Mom?
Yeah.
I was wondering when you get around to it. Dusty told me last week.
Now, instead of the chip going in the dip's going in the chip. Introducing Pringles sour cream and onion potato chips.
Where's my dip?
It's in the chip.
New Pringles sour cream and onion. The rich taste of sour cream and tangy onions in every scrumptious bite.
Oh, I love this dip. Even better in the chip.
New Pringles sour cream and onion. So delicious, 'cause the dip is in the chip.
Here's a warning to people with nice, shiny acrylic bathtubs. You could scratch that shine off if you keep using a liquid cleanser. Watch as we clean this lens with liquid cleanser and the other with spick and span and water. Whatever happens to these acrylic lenses will eventually happen to your acrylic tub. So much for using liquid cleansers on acrylic. Spick and span, an all-shine, no-scratch cleaner. Hot, homemade cookies you can't get out of a bag. Chewy, gooey cookies made with Duncan Hines cookie mix.
Chewy, gooey, hot and crispy, chocolate chippy, making homemade fun with Duncan Hines cookie mix.
Hot out of the oven, Duncan Hines cookies. Chewy, gooey, oozing with chips. Fun to bake cookies you can't get out of a bag.
Ooh, we love them chewy, love them hot, and love them gooey. Duncan Hines is chewy, gooey, homemade good.
Duncan Hines cookie mix.
Chewy, gooey.
Homemade good.
Frank is coming home soon.
Coming. Oh, I'm so happy he's coming. Oh, that's wonderful. I was worried about him.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
It's good that he's coming home. It's very good. I mean, it's too bad he's been here all this time. I think it's important that this is so he can testify for the hearing.
Yes.
Yes. You know it's been postponed?
No.
2 weeks?
Oh.
Yeah. So that Frank will be there. They want to make sure he's well.
Oh, good.
Good, yes. I think it's good. I think it's important that the trial happen, the hearing, inquiry, that it happen because it's important that it all come out. Oh, that's Tom's invention so I can see the doorbell ringing. He missed his calling.
No keys.
Where were you?
Out.
Out.
How'd it go?
Great. I think she's doing better. I just told her that Frank was doing better.
Good.
Oh, I'm sorry, Margot. I'm getting used to everything happening without me these days anyway, here.
I have to go back to the hospital.
Oh, say hi to Frank.
I will.
Maggie,
Yeah.
thank you for staying.
Oh, sure.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Where were you?
You know how much you mean to me.
I can't read your lips when they're on my forehead.
I love you.
Now I can read them. No. No talking. No heavy talking. Please. One morning with no doom and gloom. I'm so tired of talking.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I can't stand it. What do you want to tell me?
Moran Memorial Friday.
Service. Friday.
On Friday.
I can't go.
Margot, you have to go.
All those people there, his family there, everyone watching me, the people from the station, I can't face them.
Sweetheart, you have to go.
I don't think I can face
you
anybody
have to go.
at this. I don't want anyone to know of it. It's my blame.
No.
I don't want anyone to know.
No, I don't know what I got to do to convince you of
But how can I
this.
face them when I know it's
Margot,
my responsibility?
there is no blame. It is not your responsibility.
Yes, it is.
It is not your fault.
Listen
What do I
to
have
me.
to do to get this through your head?
I can't listen, but you can listen. Now listen to me. I acted on impulse that night, Tom. I acted on impulse just like Lieutenant McCluskey told me never to do. I did it. I left Churchill alone. He had no choice. He had no idea of the code. It was my responsibility. And because I acted on impulse, Moran was shot and killed and Frank was shot. It was my fault. And I must face up to the responsibility. I think about it all the time. Morning, noon, and night.
Hi. Mind if we come in?
Okay, Wally, but what about the people that formerly worked at the embassy? The cooks, the chauffeur, I don't know. Well, have they been questioned? Well, they're still there, aren't they? Get somebody on it, quickly. Yeah. I know it's very important to me. I'll get back to you, Wally.
What news have you got?
There isn't any news.
I thought you said that by now you would have some news.
I know what I said. We're dealing with a country that's in turmoil. It's civil war. People put a foot outside their house, they're shot.
What about the embassy?
The embassy was evacuated a week ago, 2 weeks ago, as you know.
And as you know, there are still probably some contacts left down there?
I'm a newspaper woman. I have been using my contacts. I have done everything that I can do. And now I am waiting.
Well, now I am going because she may need us. She may need me.
Craig, I won't let you go. It's suicidal. Now, I know how you feel. I feel the same way. The situation will stabilize.
When? That could be a couple of weeks.
It's all we can do is wait. Wait. Oh. Yes, Jane. What? Oh. Okay. All right. Tell Mort. Yeah, save space on the front page. Steve Andropoulos has just been reported as missing.
I like to keep myself sparkling clean and fresh. Now, if you want all-day freshness, there's this concentrated cleaner called Blue. Just pop Blue in the tank, then every time I flush, I get a Blue detergent rinse that helps clean and deodorize me for up to a month. The tablet dissolves, so there's no dripping mess to remove, and my fingers don't get stained. I tell you, Blue makes me feel brand new. Try Concentrated Blue. It's the simplest bowl cleaner yet.
If you can't take strong laxatives, come and discover Extra Gentle X-Lax, a mild-acting laxative plus the softener doctors recommend, both in one little pill. It's like giving nature just a gentle nudge. Extra Gentle X-Lax.
From the puzzling world of diet aids, news about Dietine to lose weight.
Shake up and shape up. The news is...
Doctors surveyed choose a plan like Dietine over one like Slim Fast 2-to-1.
Shake up, shape up. So delicious.
Lose weight with Dietine.
I'm home.
Bad news at the dentist. Our teeth aren't getting clean enough.
So Mom got us the Reach toothbrush.
A toothbrush makes a difference?
Clinical studies show Reach cleans 51% better than other leading brushes. Reach is angled to reach every tooth. And only Reach has reaching bristles to get between teeth and along gums. It cleans 51% better. And it's recognized by the American Dental Association.
Hope you got me, Reach.
Reach from Johnson & Johnson cleans 51% better.
Mom, why do we feed Riley puppy chow?
Because we trust Puppy Chow, honey. Riley's mom was raised on Puppy Chow, and see how well she's grown up?
Yeah, but Riley's a new generation. Shouldn't he get something new?
Remember what our vet said? Nothing's better than Puppy Chow because nothing gives Riley more nutrition.
More generations of puppies have been raised on Puppy Chow than any other puppy food.
Even your generation?
Oh.
Purina Puppy Chow brand puppy food. Don't trust your puppy to anything less.
A missing persons bulletin has been issued by the Oakdale Police Department for Stephen Andropoulos, co-owner of the Andropoulos Foster Construction here in Oakdale. Andropoulos has been missing since last night and police fear foul play.
I'm stuck here.
Frank, what are you doing?
Hi. Have you heard about Steve?
Oh, yes, I just heard about it, and I tried to get Betsy, but the line is busy.
Well, she was here this morning.
What did she say?
Well, she said the police just issued a missing persons bulletin, but no leads, nothing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, damn it. I got to be stuck in this stupid bed. I could be out there doing something.
I know just how you feel, but you gotta take it easy.
But I'm a cop. And the guy's in trouble, and I can't even help him.
Did Betsy have any idea where he was going?
No. Just that last night he was going down to headquarters to talk to McCloskey, and that's the last she saw him.
Why was he going there?
Well, she said that he got a phone call, and supposedly it was McCloskey, but McCloskey never called him. I gotta get out of here.
Frank, you are not going anywhere. And you will be no help to Steve at all if you are back on the operating table. Remember when you told me you were going to quit the force?
Well, yeah, I know what I told you, but
But you've changed your mind. I know. And I understand, Frank. It's where you belong. It's a part of you.
I love you.
I love you, too. I just came from seeing Margot, Frank. She's so depressed. She still keeps blaming herself for everything that's happened. I think she might quit.
I will be very surprised if we get any tea at all with those two out there. Nice, huh?
Yes.
Tom gave it to me. Come here. Black mollies. Swordtails. Gouramis. I wonder what they think about all day. I'm trying to beat your lips, and all I get is fish talk. Thank you for visiting. You come again?
Yes. Like,
When you come to visit, you take me and we split.
okay.
We'll go somewhere.
Yes.
I'm tired of looking at these four walls.
Mm-hmm.
The zoo, anywhere. You tell me. Where do you want to go?
Is it? The squadron. The squadron.
That's not a very good place to go. I mean, everyone wears blue. It's rather boring to look at. And, I don't know whether, when Frank gets better, he'll give you a tour of the squad room. That's the best thing.
Okay, here's the tea. Sweetie?
What did I do?
Oh. It's all right, Liz.
If I don't hear something soon, I'm going to go crazy.
I'll wait in bed.
Okay, I'll call you when you're gone.
Miss Andropoulos.
Lieutenant, come on in.
Thought I'd drop by, give you an update.
Any news?
Well, several leads, but nothing panned out.
Oh, my God, what could have happened to him?
Well, at least people are starting to get in touch with us. I mean, something will come up. I'll get that. Come on in, folks.
Hi, Lieutenant, I've heard
okay?
you.
No.
Betsy, listen, we went to the office on our way over. Look, you should hear all the messages on the tape machine. I mean, people from all over town have called Knocker to help.
Well, that's nice, but I really wish somebody would do something.
Well, we're trying, Mrs. Andropoulos. I brought that tape from last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now, you said you thought it sounded familiar. I want to play the tape again for you. Maybe something will come to you.
Fine, I'll try anything.
Next time, it won't just be your clothes swinging from a rope. Andropoulos. Next time, it'll be you.
Oh, my God. I don't know. I know that voice, but it's so muffled. I can't place it. I don't know.
Whose voice? Don't wait until you're sure. Just let anything come to mind.
I just don't know. I don't know. I want to help Steve, but I can't.
Tomorrow morning, millions of babies will wake up more comfortable than their mommies and daddies ever thought possible. Now there's a whole new generation of diapers.
Isn't Leslie up yet?
Well, somebody's chirping away in there.
There's my girl, all smiles because your nighties are wet.
Sure stays comfortable. New loves.
Introducing the diaper that stops leaking better than any other shaped diaper in America. In identical situations where the other diapers soak through, New Loves doesn't. Why? Because Loves are thicker, more absorbent than ever before. Besides, Loves have 2 rows of gathers instead of 1.
I think New Loves is turning our little girl into a morning person.
Come on. More comfortable love. Have you ever been ashamed of your white socks? Or ashamed your tights are afraid? Then get Oxydol, and you won't get ashamed to show it white.
If dingy whites embarrass you, you'll love Oxydol's tough cleaners and color-safe bleach. See? It's in these green crystals. This sock was washed in a leading liquid. This in Oxydol. The Oxydol sock is whiter.
So take off your shoes. Let's see those tights, 'cause with Oxydol, you won't get ashamed to show it white.
George Whipple?
Rosie.
Are you all ready for the People's Choice Award show?
And sweepstakes, Rosie.
Everybody at my diner wants to win a trip to Hollywood.
Hollywood?
10,000 cash prizes, too.
How can I enter?
Look for these coupons in Sunday's paper.
Then watch the show.
The People's Choice Sweepstakes, sponsored by the People's Choice Charmin.
Bounty.
Pampers.
And Puffs. Enter. And you might say, California, here we come.
Wednesday, when Cousin Elliot arrives, is Charles still in charge? Then on ER, will dating the boss's sister.
Ooh, he's so cute.
Be hazardous to Howard's health? Thursday, the liberated wife of a computer genius
You tricked me.
gets Magnum programmed for murder. Then,
I got you, your pony. I never wanted a pony.
Simon and Simon hit the range to find a horse thief who plays for keeps. And on Nuts Landing, Greg gets an empire and Abby wants in.
They're that savvy, you.
Ava Gardner guest stars Thursday.
I'm very glad that Justin and John came. It's nice having people here who don't try to push or shape you too hard.
Sweetie. Am I pushing you too hard?
You?
Me.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Jack, come on in.
Tom? Hey, Margot.
Thank you for coming by.
Glad you thought that was something I could do.
Do you want some tea? Or coffee?
No, thanks. Margot, I wanted to tell
Jack,
you something.
You're gonna have to use.
Oh, I knew that.
If you want
I knew
to.
that, so Here.
Someone thought ahead. I
Yeah.
like that.
Sweetie, I'll be in the kitchen. Okay?
Sit down, please. Nima. I came to see you at the hospital. Oh, I know. Thank you. They didn't let me see anybody but family. I wanted to tell you that I know the hell you must be going through. I know because I'm going through the same thing. I want you to realize that it was as much my fault as anybody. Oh, no, Jack. No.
Keep on reading, Margot.
I was the one who broke the radio silence and talked without using the code. That was what started the shooting. I know what you're trying to do, Jack. I appreciate it. But it was my fault. On impulse, I left, and I should never have left.
Read it, Margot. Please, read it.
Stop blaming yourself, Margot. Like McCluskey said, you did what you thought was right to save your partner. Thank you, Jeff.
Moran's memorial service. Are you going to go?
Now listen, sweetheart. Steve is going to be okay. I just know he will be.
So much time's gone by. We haven't heard anything.
Hi, Betsy. Just
Hey.
Is there anything I can...
No, thanks.
Sorry, I just thought maybe I could take care of Danny for you.
No, she's still with David and Ellen. It's okay.
If you need anything at all, let me...
Thanks, I appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Come on, sweetie. Something's bound to turn up bad.
They found him.
What?
Alongside Route 5, unconscious.
Where is he now?
Yeah, on his way to Memorial.
How's he going to be? Is he all right?
I don't know.
Here's Lipton tea lover Don Meredith.
Excuse me, friend. I need some help. Yes, it's the car that needs the help. Oh, Lipton tea. Looks good. It does. Special blend makes it taste so brisk. Oh, it's brisk. Yeah, only Lipton's got that brisk taste. Sure would like some. Don't you recognize me? You do get TV out here. Get it. Don't watch it, though. You rascal.
Our first house.
Ready for our first meal?
I'll find the silverware. You'll find the kitchen.
Dinner classics from Armour. They're not ordinary frozen dinners. They're elegant meals like boneless beef short ribs with parsley potatoes and crisp green beans.
William, see if you can find the good silver.
Good, Silver?
Dinner classics. So good, they belong in the dining room.
So, this is gonna be the dining room.
Stay tuned for Capital, next on most of these CBS stations. Women's Fashions by Arthur Chapnick. Furs by Christie Brothers.